So in section 7.2, we are also going to be doing word problems, which we're going to solve by using substitution. So I'm going to start with this first word problem, and you need to take some time and write it down. A movie theater sells tickets to adults for $9. Senior citizens receive a discount and only pay $6. One evening, the theater sold 70 tickets and took in $480. How many of each type of ticket were sold? So at least write down this key information that adults pay $9, senior citizens pay $6. One evening the theater sold 70 tickets, took in $480. So when you're doing a word problem, the first thing you need to go do is figure out what is the question that they're asking. How many of each type of ticket were sold? And then you need to name variables for the two different things you have. We're going to be using two variables and two equations for all of our word problems. So we have adults, and I'm going to say that we're going to let the adults equal A, and then we have senior citizens buying tickets, and we'll let senior citizens equal S. So the first thing we know about the adults and the senior citizens is that altogether there's 70 tickets. Some of those tickets were adult tickets and some were senior, and I'm trying to figure out how many of each. So my first equation is A plus S equals 70, and this is just for the number of tickets. The number of tickets sold is 70. Some of them are adult, some of them are senior. So A stands for the number of adult tickets, and S, the number of senior tickets. Now my second equation is going to deal with the money. So I know it's $9, and every adult pays $9. So that would be 9 times A for each adult that buys a ticket. And then I know the seniors pay $6, so it's going to be 6 times the number of seniors buying tickets. And altogether, when we add that up, it's going to come to $480. So this deals with the price of the tickets and how many people are buying them. First equation will just be the number of tickets. The second equation you're putting on the price. Now I've got my two equations. I'm going to use substitution. So I have to find a variable that's alone. So it's going to come from this equation. I can either get A or S alone. I'll get the A alone, plus S equals 70, by subtracting S. So I have A equals 70 minus S. So I now know what A equals. I'll go to the other equation, and I'm going to substitute in what A equals right there. So I have 9 times 70 minus S plus 6S equals 480. I'm going to distribute. 630 minus 9S plus 6S equals 480. I'm going to combine like terms. 630, I have negative 9 plus 6, that's minus 3S, equals 480. I want to get S alone. I'm going to subtract 630. So I have negative 3S, and I have 480 minus 630. So it is going to come out to be negative. 630 minus 480 is going to be 150. So that's equal to negative 150. Divide both sides by negative 3. And I have S equals positive 50. So I know that's the number of senior tickets sold. I'll go back to this equation that A plus S equals 70. So A plus 50, I'm substituting in the S right here, equals 70. And then I know the adult tickets, there were 50 sold. Now I need to answer the question. They sold 50 adult tickets and they sold, oops, I'm sorry, did that wrong. Made a mistake. They sold, cross it up, 20 adult tickets, 20 adult tickets, and 50 senior tickets on that night. And this whole thing you'll box in as your answer. 20 adult tickets, 50 senior tickets. Okay, the next example says the following. And again, get the major material down on your paper. At the end of the 2015 baseball season, the New York Yankees and the Oakland A's won a total of 36 World Series. The Yankees won 3 times more games than the A's. How many did each team win? So that's what we're trying to find out. How many did each team win? So we're going to start by setting up our variables. I'm going to let y equal the number of games that the Yankees won. And I'm going to let a equal the number of games that the Oakland Athletics, or the Oakland A's, won. Oakland A's won. And then I'm going to set up 2 equations using my 2 variables. So the first one is that there's a total of 36 World Series. Some of them were won by the Yankees. Some of them were won by the A's. Altogether, there's 36. My other equation is that the Yankees won, or the Yankees would be equal to 3 times more games than the A's. So 3 times the number of games the A's won. The Yankees are equal to 3 times the A's. So I've got this part alone. I know what y equals, and I'll substitute that in here. So I have 3a plus a equals 36. 4a equals 36. And a equals 9. So that's going to be the number of games for the Oakland A's. And then going back to my original, y plus a equals 36. So y plus 9 equals 36. And subtracting, we have the Yankees won 27 World Series games, and the Oakland A's won 9 World Series games. So you always want to clearly answer the question, how many did each team win? Make sure you have that nice and clear and boxed in. Okay, I'm now going to do a problem on page 380, and it is number 29. And it starts with a picture of a triangle, and it says this side is x, this side is x, and this side is y, and it says the perimeter of this triangle is 46 inches. Okay, it also says, so this information is given in a picture, and it also says that the base of this triangle, so this is the base of the triangle is 4 inches longer than the length of one of the other sides. So it's 4 inches longer than the length of one of the other sides. So it's saying that this one, the y, is 4 inches longer than the other 2 sides are the same because they're both marked x. And it wants us to find systems of equations to find the length of each side. So I need 2 equations, and I have these 2 variables. My first equation is going to be dealing with the perimeter. A perimeter means I'm adding up all the sides. So my perimeter, 46, is going to be equal to x plus y. Just adding the sides gives the perimeter. My other equation is based on what they're saying here, that the base, and our base is y, is 4 inches longer, that means 4 inches more than the length of one of the other sides, and each of the other sides is x. So I now know what y equals, and I'm going to substitute that in for this y. So I have 46 equals x plus 4 plus x. So simplifying, 46 equals 3x plus 4. Subtract 4 from both sides. 42 equals 3x. Divide by 3. And x equals 42 divided by 3 is 14. So my x is 14, so 2 of the sides are 14. And my other side, well, the 3 sides have to add up to be 46. So I've got 46 equals 14 plus 14 plus y. So 46 equals 28 plus y minus 28. We could have put it into this equation, which would have been a lot easier, but we get 18, that y equals 18. So our 3 sides are 14 inches, I really should say that, 14 inches, 14 inches, and 18 inches. And we found all of the lengths of that triangle.